yourself with a rubber hose. Stuff it in your mouth and down your throat, up your nose or in your hiney hole. I don't care where it goes, and it don't matter if you're straight or gay. You should fuck yourself anyway.
Guys, what we're going to look at today, we're going to look at Commander Perry India Pale Ale from Great Lakes Brewing. Bottle cap looks something like this, and where the hell did I find it yesterday? By the barcode. I remember saying by the barcode. No, no, no. Hey, this is eating up valuable time. Okay, screw it. Oh, there it is. 7.7%, 70 IBUs. And, I was thinking about, if I ever go on a pub crawl with Paul Hasman 440 or Stephen Bush, you want to keep your best bottle opener, on a lanyard with you. So, I'm sure I'll be a big hit on Bourbon Street. I don't know if I've ever even had this. I mean, it's brewed right here in Duluth, Minnesota. Smells like an IPA. Cheers. Has a creaminess almost for a moment, like it's gonna start out like cream ale from Castle Danger, but then the IPA part of it comes around. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. It's got like a sweetness to it that I'm really, honestly, not having an easy time identifying. It's not if it's tropical, it's very, very subtle. So if you hate a tropical IPA, you're probably gonna like this one. Okay, first was the German Ninja. Booyah. Then Jolson's saying first, and he's not. So Multi-Gunman and Tardisius. Snoring Desert Prepper is saying second, where he's actually third, because Jolson screwed it up for everybody. Smile Money says top 5, being correct. Jolson, this video needs more cowbell and shots. And Tardisius says, don't shoot the cowbell. What? Congrats, you won $4,727 on PayPal? Yeah, right. PayPal, I tell you what, why don't you losers just give me the money that you stole? That was for Tardisius, not Jolson. I just want that known. I like Tardisius a lot more than Jolson. Hi. Wow, that'd be embarrassing in a gunfight. And here's the worst thing. I can't remember if I reloaded this thing or not. God. Uh-oh. It might be, we may have come to the bitter end on this particular cap gun. Yeah, for some reason it's not, oh, there we go. German Ninja Blitzkrieg. Ms. Ebomey, beer, rye, and peanuts, not boiled either. Laugh out loud. You know, you're not funny. German Ninja, yeah. Boom bees. Frontline Cigars, who this beer is brought to you by. Even though he financed it, but he takes himself out of all responsibility because David Brown is the one that picked it out. Well, David didn't screw it up too badly on this one. So he says top 10.5 again. J-Dog here at home. Alone Company was here. Fu Master True 12 Rich. Oh yeah, Texas tea for the win. Jolson, get enough bottle caps for a coffee. Got enough bottle caps for a coffee table. I don't know. I don't know, Jolson. I mean, eventually. Let's see, where are we? Jolson, what I have is a complete I have a complete tack pack if I was to mail this as it is, I'd have to stop right there. So right now I have a complete tack pack filled with bottle caps. It's very possible, Jolson. I'm pretty sure I know where there's gonna be more made. Hey, look, there's one right there. Great Lakes. Yeah. Funky. That might be today's, right? Right. Is that right? Jolson, I guess it depends on how big the coffee table is. Smile Money, has this job been 10 years? Yeah, I can't seem to get past the hump of the 10. Actually, I think this one, technically, I've been involved with the same guy for a lot longer, but I left for a while, so technically, I think we're like right at 10 years because it was 10 years doing flooring, then it was 10 years as a sprinkler fitter, and now it's I think I basically see, I was getting laid off and then rehired and laid off for a little while, but it was roughly just about, what, 6 or 8 months after old Bummer took office. So, yeah, I see where you're going with this. Stalker Steve, 10 I believe. El Tenda, cheers. Stalker Steve, I don't know if he wanted me to, well, I know Stalker Steve, he probably didn't want me to say anything, but that very intensely awesome gift was from Stalker Steve. And I told him, I said, you know, if you just lived like a lot closer, we could hug and shit, as opposed to you know, I'm not about to say wasting your money, because I'm sorry, that is badass. But yes, Steve, thank you. And I did fill the projectile with a little Scotch whiskey, multi-gunman, properly spelt. Something that you Canadians can't seem to figure out. Smile Money, less than an hour again. It's like you don't even have time for us anymore. Rich Huff, cheers all. I was having Tuesday wings and beer at my favorite joint when this went live. Oh man, Rich, maybe it's a psychological connection with you. I have just been craving good wings, and honestly, the only place, and I hate to say this because they're an anti-gun shithole, but the only place that I can think of in this entire area that actually has decent wings is Buffalo Wild Wings. But, you know, I just love going in there knowing that they're anti-Second Amendment, and I've never been in anywhere in a building in the Duluth area that I haven't had a firearm on my side. Any building, may I point out. Except for, well, I was working for the sprinkler company, so I didn't have the gun on me at that time. If I went to work for them again, I would, you know, just as full disclosure goes. Personally, I don't really want to ever work anywhere that I can't have a firearm on me. In one way or another, I'll colon carry that motherfucker, if you know what I mean. But I was working downtown. And in this particular federal building, not only does it house a post office, but it also is, well, right now I think it's, it was Oberstar's office, and I think, I'm assuming it's still, there's metal detectors at the doors, so it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure that this isn't going to work out, so let's not even try. So far, I have not ever been that ballsy to try to bring a gun past a metal detector. Multi-gun man, I'm late and you're early. Stalker Steve, Brew Babe. Now there's a set I'd be proud to see Stalker Steve stickers on. Smile Money, the Warthog Fugly, but awesome. Oh yeah, I mean, they could probably make a much cooler beast, but, you know, you got to consider that not only is this thing got to be capable of carrying a payload, but it also needs to go slow enough so that it can kill as many terrorists as possible in one flyby. Rich, just all kinds of yum over here. I have to look for that rye IPA. I know we get Sierra Nevada here in Oklahoma. Joey Cuz, here and not last. Gunwild 1, top 20 bitches. Definitely nice and clear. Matt Davis, drinking time again. For those that want to, you can play along at home. EMT Rail fan, hoo-ha! I want to play chess with the Blue Babe. The Brew Babe. Maybe I can checkmate with her. Cheap old gun guy. The hole in your 30mm flask is there to show that the item was demilitarized. That was my guess. I mean, thank you, sir, for confirming that. But you know, when they're putting the simulated primer back in, because otherwise, how good would that be on the shot glass? So, remember that time at band camp? I think we should illustrate how well this works. So they use the shell, and they probably just hand make the projectile. Oh, that's not. Oh, I dribbled. I mean, I don't know if we should, blame the flask or the operator. And when I say we, I don't mean any of you. Shocker, Steve, you son of a... You know, it's funny. He tries to give me some shit because I didn't immediately guess that it was him after he supposedly said that I needed more stuff. Well, you know, Steve, there's a big frickin' difference between stuff and then this kind of stuff. Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're all ready in case the Crazy Scotsman shows up. Mr. 27, I live about 20 miles from that brewery. Sierra Nevada. David Brown, top 100. Oh, don't sell yourself short, Judge. J-Dog, I was watching all kinds of 3-gun videos while my Benelli was in layaway. Then I realized that I have just about everything to try 3-gun except for a shot shell holders for reloads. I got rid of my Mossberg, but I do have the backup Mossberg. So I guess technically I could do 3-gun. I'm pretty sure they actually have something in this area too. David Brown, I don't give a fat fiddle's fuck about multi-tools because I don't do multi-work. Bunky is much younger than me. Let her fix shit. I'm having a nap. Mr. 27. Holy brew boobs brew bomey. Mr. 27. He has a 3-gun rifle because he feels like it. Exactly. If I wanted to have a tank and I could, I would. Real cool burnout. Hold that thought. Now, if he has a comment about a tank, that would really freak me out. McLean 5179. Eric, careful with the sheet metal. It will cut the shit out of you. Please advise. Actually, so far I have not cut myself, but yeah, when you shear it and do all the shit you do, you create a sharper edge on some of those pieces than I've had blades show up here to review. McLean again. Eric, I have a job for you out here in beautiful North Mexico. It's definitely not construction. I need a German Shisa boy, no gag reflex, no known allergies, willing to have their teeth removed, flexible hours, and a 4. Let me know where to send the resume. McLean, Eric, you know that Floyd says about cigars, don't you? Please advise. I'm sorry, I don't read the comments ahead of time, and I don't have a witty answer for you. Frontline Cigars, Steve. Not a big fan of blondes, but big fan of puppies on the Brew Babe. Frontline again. You can't hold me responsible for something that I did not come directly from me. David Brown is taking all the heat for all the bad beer. That has my name on it. I'm pretty sure you'll be happy about the good beer though, right? Frontline, we should play a guessing game. How many times you sniff the beer before you try it, like an over/under. Steven, holy areolas. Steven, went to the Tool concert and they were not okay with me taking my Olight flashlight in the venue and wanted me to throw it in the trash. I ended up throwing away the rechargeable battery, and they were okay with that. They did not have an issue with my Olight keychain light, though, dumb bastards. And then, throughout the show, they blind everyone with LED strobes and lasers. Actually, your video footage of the concert on your channel was very good, very clear. Frontline. If you invest in an ionizer, found one on Amazon for $121, it covers 1,300 square feet. She would never know. Hint, hint. Actually, I have one, but the plate that goes into it is cracked, and it's actually from a very big name, but it doesn't work because I should look and see if I can find that on Amazon. Yeah, it's just a... It looks like a, I don't know what it's even made out of. It almost looks like, it's not plastic that the plates are made out of. Then it has a mesh grid on it. It's something air or energy air or ozone air or whatever. Yeah, it's... I know this particular, I think this particular one was over $600 when it was new. Frontline, you can make some serious money doing brew reviews. You don't listen to me. There is money in that, and you could be banking on. You know, that's the problem, though, is I think a few sponsors right off the bat would take issue with profanity. Then they'd take issue with firearms, and then they would take issue with me wearing a hat that says vote Democrat, making America a shithole. Wade, I can understand why you want to get out of construction. After 50 your body starts saying fuck you a lot more often. Yeah, I just the problem is everybody that I've been talking to is like, oh, with your background and experience, you'll have no problems getting another job in construction. I want a fucking job in construction. Today, you know, it was, what did I send you guys in the deplorables? It was 19 degrees or something this morning, and it warmed up considerably, though. Hey, Google. What is the actual temperature right now?
In Duluth, it's currently 33. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 25.
Okay, never mind. Thank you.
Just doing my job.
Well, if that were the case, you'd be on your knees sucking my... Wade, that's an awesome flask and shot set. Hashtag DOA 30mm shot. Mr. 27, I think most of Sierra Nevada brews are too hoppy and bitter. I don't... Most of my issue with Sierra Nevada is the end. You know, you're going... Well, let's just pretend you can hear my thoughts. I swallow. I'm like, oh, this isn't bad. It's got a decent sweetness and flavor. That middle is a decent. It's decently dry and bitter. And now we're gonna finish with, oh, it's fucked up. It's all bitter. You know, there's several Sierra Nevadas that there's like 80% of the way through they're great, and then the whole drinking experience is just destroyed with the last part of the swallow. Scooter Trash Tactical? Who the fuck is this guy? He has 22 subs. Oh, and I'm already subscribed. Scooter Trash Tactical. Wish I had people sending me shit. I like real beer and bourbon and gun shit. Scooter Trash Tactical. Look for the limited release Against the Grain Brewery series, Bo and Luke in the 22-ounce bottles. I've never even heard of that brewery. I'll have to do a little research and find out in what part of the country they are. Thank you, Scooter Trash Tactical. See, okay, here's another thing. I don't recognize the avatar. I'm already subscribed to the channel. And what really messes me up is when, like, you guys change your Aunt Keck, the name of your channel. Sharky from oh my God, we're almost out of comments. Shit, someone's gonna be pissed off. Wow, you know that ad keeps popping up. PayPal balance $4,727.37. Transfer to your bank account. Yeah, okay. Course we are. In other words, it's a scam. Hang on a second. Hold your thought over there. Okay. Okay. And this shit is on my entire page now. Hang on. Looks like I have to close everything. Hang on, where'd my meese go? Okay. Where were we? Mr. 27. No, Scooter. Sharky from across the big pond with the read more goddammit button. I have tote a few Victorinox knives. One that sees the most use is one of the little keychain ones. Never had one of their multi-tools. Only really damaged one Leatherman, and it was my my previous E33B when I decided it was a good thing to cut a live 220-volt power line. Still have the damaged blade. Current took a big bite out of the 15.4 cm steel and welded copper to it. Looks cool. I'll send a pic if I find and remember. Should I send? Yeah, I actually would like to see that. Gunwild, I bought 4 of those 30mm shot glasses. I got the blue, or you got the blue one. Johnny Concho got the red one. I still have the black one and silver shot glasses. They are cool. They are cool as hell. Gunwild, I think Walmart did away with the greeter position, so you're screwed on that idea. Son of a bitch. Gunwild, speaking of box of Blue Line cigars, I still need the shipping info for the second place winner. Or not. I'll be happy to keep them for myself. I tell you what, maybe he doesn't even know. I still have to get the shotgun out. Oh, by the way, I did get his information, but after sending all the rest of the stuff out, plus a little extra special item that hopefully you guys will be finding out about real soon, because I can't wait. Yeah, I gotta get the shotgun on its way. Probably where's today? Thursday, right? Maybe yet this week. Gunwild, 34D is the average breast size? Let's ask Google. Or is that how we learn this? Yeah, that's how we learn this. Unbelievable. I mean, God bless America. Today's women must be drinking their milk. Milk does a body good. I think they're I don't know what's going on with this trash. Going to the Two Hearted Ale Club because Gunweld, you have the last comment. Standing in as Two Hearted Ale is another Commodore Perry. And we are going to, whoa, little bullet. I'm going to open it up with the, with my keychain bottle opener. I know. You are allowed to be jealous. That right there is because of Stephen Bush. The funny ass part about the story about that thing is when he sent it to me, it was right when I was talking about camera mounts, rail mounts for the GoPro, and I'm like, how the fuck do I hook my GoPro up to this? And I didn't know where the fucking thing came from either. Oh, excuse me. And then he finally said, I sent it to you. It's a bottle opener. Dude, I love it. Seriously. It is absolutely the coolest thing on the planet. If you want to feel good about yourself, you can say that it's, you know, you can put your finger right there. There's, honestly, it's no sharp edges. I use it, honestly, I use it as a forward hand stop. Actually, lately it gets used a lot more for opening bottles, smile money. Oh, and by the way, ATF, you fucking dumb fuckers. Yeah, it's a good thing that I don't have an adjustable stock on my non-SBR. Seriously, you people are so stupid. But that's okay. We should all beg our government for permission for things that were already God-given by our Creator and Founding Fathers and the men and women in the military that fought and died to make sure that we had these rights. The other thing that really makes me happy is to see the perma-burn on my custom Huber Concepts square brake, made by the man, John Huber, who makes such great products. The only thing the industry can do, instead of embracing him, is to try to close him down. Because they're jealous. Why don't you make your product better, as opposed to trying to eliminate your competition? John Huber doesn't do that. John Huber flat out says, hey, you want to own the most intensely awesome trigger on the planet for the AR platform? He's the one that, John Huber is the one that turned me on to Hyperfire. The Hyperfire Eclipse, holy shit. Anybody that has ever been here and got a chance to shoot it, I got one in the Justin gun and I got one in the 24-inch build, which will be going into something else real soon. Hopefully by this weekend they'll get to start. Whoa, can you fucking pussy? Why don't you take a nap? Okay, sorry about that domestic that you had to see going on right there. Come on, nobody's gonna hit me up for whiskey? God, I'll have to do it myself. First in the club is the German Ninja present for the Two Hearted Ale Club. Jolson, Two Hearted Ale Club needs more cowbell and shots. Well, there we go, because thanks to Jolson, we can take that in either direction, because I personally think Jolson is the greatest friend ever.
Listen, you're fake news. You're fake news.
I shouldn't probably fucking completely rip on a good friend of mine that is easily within driving distance and likes to drive. Okay, Jolson, this shot is for you. It's not Ardbeg, but it's okay. I'm still waiting for someone to answer that question for me. If you are a big fan of Islay Scotch, Islay, this is a very important part of this question for you guys. If you are a big fan of an Islay Scotch, what is it that you drink? I personally like, I think, see, I can't, oh, I was about to blur it out. I would take a Scotch any day over whiskey, but whiskeys and bourbons and they all work nicely for, you know, different circumstances. But if it comes down to just pouring a glass, neat, with just a drop of water to enhance those flavors, for me, it's an Islay Scotch. And until I can find something better, especially in my price point, that right there, the Ardbeg, the ultimate. It was all going good for me until frickin' Christine decided to use that to toast Ed. I'm pretty sure Ed would be on my side on this. At that moment in time, they could have fucking put Captain Morgan in the shot glasses, and everybody would have still been accomplishing their goals of toasting you, my friend. Instead, 3/4 of a bottle of scotch went away just like that. Okay, and as it stands, before I hit the Stalker Steve button, Gunwild 1, my butt itches. Just thought I'd share. Cheers to Hearted Ale Club. Gunwild, here's what I'm thinking. Did I send it out to somebody yet? I mean, it's unopened, so... Oh, Gunwild. What I'm thinking is that the time you're spending out on the range, you know, what you want to do is you want to up it. Wade, my big brother, says, you know when you're going in, you know, when you and your buddy are going at it, you don't want to use soap. Soap is like a bad thing, Wade said. You know, you want to use something good, and I probably should send this to Jeremy. I mean, he could use it. I mean, he likes to take people up the ass, what I've heard. You know, exciting new flavor. Really. I can't even remember who sent me this, but it's, I mean, it's getting a lot of use. Thank you. Okay, right. Put it right next to the coriander. Okay, that's wow, that took forever. I hit the refresh button, and up popped Steve. Hops and Lead, Stephen Bush, Heart Club. Okay, where are we? Are we gonna piss off Smile Money again? Oh my God, he's gonna be. I could just. We're not even at 40 minutes.
Still doing your brew review?
Sort of. Okay. Want to come down and get in on it? I'll take that as a no. It's 40 minutes. I could put 20 plus minutes of Brew Girls at the end, and I'll see how many copyright infringements and how many places. And I mean, like the holster video, I used Ozzy. 10 seconds of Ozzy, and it was banned worldwide. Ozzy, dude, you got some fucking pull. Okay. I gotta rearrange my mess thanks to fucking Ken letting the deal down for the day. On the E scale, where am I going to put Commodore Perry IPA, weighing in at 7.7% from Great Lakes Brewing. David Brown's Choice and financed by Frontline Cigars. I'm actually really enjoying this, and there's 3 of them, so I'm going to bring that one upstairs. I was really thinking about smoking a cigar there, Steve, if you see this. And I have been, I know I'm like a week, maybe even 2 weeks behind, but I have been seasoning the humidor. I am on day 2 of your how to season a humidor, so I have one more coating to go, and she'll be ready. Yeah. This was pretty damn decent. I'm gonna go with 8.5. So, good job, David Brown. I'm sure he doesn't fucking know a shit. I mean, if it's not Budweiser or whatever the fuck on it, he just walked in and went, "There's a bunch in that. There's a bunch in there. I'll take that one, and there's a bunch in there, and yeah, I'll take that one." Okay. She's listening to Werewolves of London. And his hair was perfect. Cheers, guys.